In the year 1956,
Venezuela's annual inflation was less than 2%.
It had no external debt, and its GDP per capita was 60% higher than that of the United States.
we were the third economic power of the continent.
The sixth economic power of the world. And by 1986, 60% of our electricity came from renewable sources.
We were a symbol of prosperity and progress for the region.
However, by 2014, Venezuela was now leading the world statistics for poverty, inflation, corruption, and violence. Y'all might be wondering, how is that possible?
Back in 2014, I also asked myself, how in the world did we reach this point?
I was so frustrated, I started protesting for freedom and democracy.
That did not go so well.
So after a lot of reflection,
I finally got to the conclusion that the origin to Venezuela's problems was the lack of proper education for everyone.
think about it. Could we have really been an economic power when most of our people didn't have a high school education? Is it possible that institutions failed because the people running the institutions failed? If the people are the problem, then how do you change people? Do you educate them?
And this is where my deepest fears come alive. 3 out of 10 teenagers in Latin America don't have access to education. And only 2 out of 10 have access to quality education. That means that 8 out of 10 teenagers are being condemned to poverty in a systematic way, year after year.
Only 45% of young adults in Mexico have achieved a high school diploma. For Nicaragua, that is 38%. For Venezuela, that is 28%. And so on. But what if we could turn this around? What if we could make sure that teenage mothers didn't have to quit school to take care of their babies? What if we could make sure that students from poor households didn't have to quit school to work and help support their families? I believe this is possible. And this vision has powered our dreams of bringing quality education for everyone.
That's why for the past 3 years, Dawere has been dedicated to developing e-learning solutions to tackle the problems of access, quality, and inequality in education.
Dawere virtualized Venezuela's entire high school curriculum.
And we did so using only the best teachers from the most prestigious private schools in the country.
This work resulted in 2 main services. Our first service is the online high school, which is an alternate route towards a high school diploma for those who have dropped out.
According to research, a parent's educational level, it's directly correlated to the amount of school years studied by their kids.
So by providing an online platform for dropouts to obtain their high school diploma, what we're really doing is creating a better framework for future generations. Our second service is the online complementary courseware, which is an evolution of traditional textbooks. Thanks to our online platform, kids in traditional private schools can now learn using video classes,
Downloadable research material, automated assessments, forums, chats, and many other tools.
For this service, we use a buy one, give one free model,
So that for every purchase made by a kid in a private school, we automatically grant access to a student from a public school, making sure that they have access to quality education as well.
And we can guarantee a vast use of this service because we actually pay teachers to include our technology in their class activities.
This works as a reference-based marketing system in which teachers earn a percentage of whatever parents pay for the service.
For this service, we have over 3,000 registered users.
The market in Latin America for the online high school, it's comprised of over 37 million high school dropouts. The market in Latin America for the online complementary courseware, it's comprised of over 35 million students currently enrolled in traditional schools. So this year, Dawere will begin to expand its services to other countries in Latin America.
In order to do so, we are looking for local partners to virtualize their country's entire high school curriculum and to market our services in that country.
To summarize, educating our region is within our best interest, and I'll tell you why.
First of all, we don't want any other country to go through what Venezuela is going through right now.
Second of all, more and better high school graduates means more and better university graduates, which means more successful companies and a greater purchasing power for society as a whole. Ladies and gentlemen, invest in quality education for everyone. Dawere is counting on you. You can count on us. The future of Latin America depends on us all. Thank you.